Hey, 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 it's a brand new day, Gilliam Farms. So, I am rolling down the highway. Sorry the way I've got this oriented, folks. It is what it is. So, I have been to the cattle auction and sold some calves. So I'm just rolling down the road. We have nobody in here. Pop up. And nobody realized I was going to go live or anything like that. It is 1:20 in the afternoon. So, audience, or until I can no longer. Hey Jan, how are you doing? I'm doing a pop-up, kind of a surprise deal. Hi Carrie Leonard, how are you? I'm driving down the highway. I'm going through the state tree of Oklahoma right now, which is a bunch of orange cones. It's a mess. So I have been out and about, and actually I hauled the cattle or the calves to the sale barn yesterday. I took 3 up there, and I went this morning and watched, well, one of them sold before I got there, and I watched the other 2 sell. So, hey Tamara and David, how are you doing? Can everybody hear me over that? Like I said, I'm just driving, and I thought, well, I'll talk to friends while I'm driving, because I'm going back home from Tulsa. Right now I'm going over a bridge that I guess they're kind of repairing or something like that. Alright, so you can hear me okay, great. Hey Bill, I just left the cattle auction, so I have sold our calves, the calves we had for sale. So it's just a pop-up. Welcome. So I'm driving down the highway, thought I'd talk to my friends while I'm driving down the highway. So anyway, we got 9 in here and 6 thumbs up. Smash that like button, folks. Helps the algorithm. You know the drill. So, Tiger 454. Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, you caught alive. You caught alive. We do lives every Thursday night at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we also do a live, well, it'll be this Saturday night, but it's one called Chilling with the Gilliams on every other Saturday night. So we'll be doing that one. So it's good to see you here. But anyway, I sold the calves, and we did all right. Not as good as we could have had the calves not shown. Okay, I gotta explain something. If you have calves, we have Brangus cattle. If you have calves that show ear or navel, they do less. They bring less. It's that Brahman influence. But the Brahman influence makes them hardy, makes them be able to eat things that other cattle won't eat and stuff like that. So that's the reason why we always stay with the Brangus strain of cattle. So anyway, so let's see here. Hey, Vay's Place. Yep, got them sold. I'm all good. I guess I'm glad I turned off my turn signal there. We got 8 in here, 7 thumbs up. I appreciate every one of you. I consider all of you my friends, and thank you very much for being here. So I guess I'm sorry about the way the phone is oriented, but it is what it is. Hi Tish, how are you? You looking forward to Pinecone Fest? Because we are. We're really looking forward to it. I hope they've gotten some rain down that way. So Vay, did you happen to watch the pond fix video or any of that stuff? I saw over on Randy's channel he was telling you about that video. So anyway, so what's everybody got going on today? I'm driving, so let me know what you guys have going on. All right, so Bill has his VRBO booked for Pinecone Fest, and I am excited to see you again, Bill. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be like a family reunion for all of us. So Pinecone Fest, if everybody doesn't know, it is a YouTube meetup down near Mount Vernon, Texas, that is coming up in about 3 weeks, I believe. So I am looking forward to that. Right now I don't remember. I'm exhausted and about ready for a nap. Yeah. Naps are pretty good. I like naps too. The only thing about a nap though is it makes you feel, at night I just can't sleep at night if I do nap during the day. Okay, looking for a roommate at Pinecone Fest if you know anyone. The VRBO is a 2-bedroom. Well, perhaps Brian from the Vineyard Farmhouse, because he was wondering how he would stay anywhere if he came. Maybe he'll pop in, you never know. So, but that's good. If somebody needs a place to stay, Bill has an extra bed apparently in his VRBO. So they been having trouble sleeping at night, so that's why I need a nap. Yeah, I have trouble sleeping every night, Vay. I have to, big rigs coming by. I have to actually have to take something for sleep every single night, and usually I don't go to bed till 1:30 a.m. or to sleep, and then I get up about 7. So it is what it is. Hi PSV Odyssey. So I appreciate you guys being here. So same, do not sleep well at all. Tish doesn't sleep well at all. So Tish, do you have to do what I have to do, which is take something for sleep? I take a medication called temazepam for sleep. I tried that is it Ambien? And Ambien, no bueno, no good at all. Texas is too far away from me, says Vay. Is it Vay or Vera? So, geez. Is everybody still here? Because did I see Andale? Hi Andale. Good to see you. Absolutely. So, Johnny, I have tried everything and nothing seems to work. I still wake up constantly throughout the night. I tried Ambien once and not good. It's not good for me at all. Ambien, I have nightmares with Ambien. And it's no bueno, no good. And I feel funny the next day. Okay, Jan has put compost on a sweet potatoes and feed the animals. Well, I fed the chickens this morning then I went up here to the sale and watched the calves sale. I got to see Maverick and Goose go through the ring. We didn't do quite as well as I had hoped, but they had over 5,000 animals at the sale barn. So they are flooding the market with beef right now. So I should have sold them back whenever we whenever I did the auction video up in Tulsa. I should have probably sold them then. So suburban hillbilly doesn't sleep well either. Sleep 3 hours, wake up for several, and then about another hour until I have to get up. Nothing helps. You know, my brother was blessed. My brother is one of those guys. He's 5 years older than me, and he can go to bed at 8 o'clock today, and if he decides he wants to, he can sleep completely through till probably 2 o'clock the next day, the next afternoon, and never get up. So, alright. I'm trying to go through here. The chat gets away from me. Planted my garlic about a week ago, then a few days later piled up a bunch of cooey poo, and today it is peeking through the poo. Okay. That's awesome. You know, we're going to get some rabbits, so we have some additional, stuff to, additional fertilizer. Christine, if she's on here anywhere, she'll be, yay, rabbits. So I got to do rabbit infrastructure, rabbit and pig infrastructure. That's coming up. So, and I think Bill is going to do some pigs up in Alaska too, next year. So that'll be good for him up there. So I'm sure there'll be videos about all that stuff coming up. So there are 10 in here, 13 up. All right, Vase place. I got 19, or I got rabbits now, no longer cooey. Am I pronouncing that right at all? Your sleeping issue might be a food issue and or when you are eating. Maybe. I eat about one time a day, Bill. And generally it is about 2:30 or so in the afternoon. That's about the time I finally break free and get some kind of lunch, and then usually at night we don't eat too much. I don't generally have breakfast, so I'm saying it perfectly. All right, it comes from a guy having a name like Gilliam, so the way you pronounce our last name is Gilliam, and a lot of people will pronounce it Gilliam, but it's Gilliam. So I'm glad I was able to say that perfectly, and I appreciate everybody that's still here with me. PSV Odyssey. So what you have going on today, PSV? And if I have lost anybody, it's because the chat moved into no man's land on my iPhone 8, folks. iPhone 8. I think they're up to like an iPhone 15 now. Am I still even in here? Just making sure. Uh-oh. Vase says, one more smoke than a nap. You know, I don't know, that, I don't smoke, so I don't know if smoking has anything to do with sleep or not. I know I've had sleep issues for a long time, but I've never smoked, so I don't know what that could do. Yes, I am here. Thank you. So 5x5 Tiger 454 says 5x5. You know, Jan and you guys, it's hard for me to know if I'm here or not because the roads from Tulsa to our house are not the best for this type of thing. So I'll be rolling along, talking to myself, people looking at me like I'm, you know, a little off maybe. So, Vase place, I just got rabbits in June. Awesome. That is great. Love rabbits. We'll get some rabbits next year. I guess a lot of people got a lot of things going on. I know this is during the work part of the week, and everybody's working today and stuff like that. Other than a few of us retired folks, things like that. I say retired. I'm retired is what I am. More tired. A lot of stuff to do. A lot. Okay. Tiger, I got them at the beginning of the month. I love ours. We'll probably breed them next year. You know, there's a guy that has a channel. I think it's Josh. His channel's called Southern Rich Alaskan Branches. And he studied up on rabbits. And he determined that if you had like, I want to say if you had like 10 rabbits or something like that and you bred them, by the end of a year you would have over 2,000 pounds of meat from your rabbits, plus all of the fertilizer, all the free fertilizer that you would ever want. Okay, Jan is going to get her garlic in the ground today. So they got Havana rabbits September 3rd. Alright, at the end of Quail Con. So your PSV Odyssey is doing basically what I'm doing, driving. And then Tiger 454, they have a rabbit that is a California cross. I haven't seen that one before. The ones we always used to have a long time ago were white with pink eyes, and then we had some other brown or black bunnies and stuff like that. I never did really know what the names of them were. Alright, Suburban Hillbilly is cutting okra. That is awesome. I'm processing about a bushel of peppers that I picked yesterday. That is awesome because I'm an okra connoisseur. I love okra, and a lot of people don't like it. I don't know why. So, Homestead in the Wood with D. Hey D, I'm rolling down the road here. Let me see if I can go back a little bit. Alright. Alright, good to see you. When we had rabbits, one of them gave us 6 pounds. We couldn't believe it. Got 6 pounds of meat off a rabbit. One rabbit. Just think if you had 10 breeding does and a buck or two. Wow, you'd have a lot of meat. So, Tiger 454 fertilizer is why I initially wanted the rabbits, but I've since eaten some rabbit stew, and now we're going to raise them for meat also. That's very wise. That's very wise, because there's nothing like meat that you have grown or provided to yourself. And if I'm bouncing all over the place, folks, it's because I'm holding my phone in my hand and going through a lot of construction and stuff like that. So I guess I should roll down to 50 mile an hour here from 65 in this one. Like I said, we've got the Oklahoma State tree all the way down the highway here. And that would be the traffic cone, traffic barrels as well. So, am I pulling a Scott? There she is. There's my lovely bride, Christine, Mrs. Gilliam Farms. Check out her channel if you haven't. And she is, yeah, that was a plug. Shameless plug. So, yes, I'm pulling a Scott today. Rolling down the road and talking. Because, you know, why not? Gotta get home. Might as well talk with our friends. So, Jan saying hello to Christine. Oklahoma has some of the worst roads. Hey, whoever, hang on. That's Jan. Oklahoma has some of the worst roads I've ever, yes, absolutely. You know, if you were riding a motorcycle over here, oh my gosh, you'd constantly be to the cell. going right up 412, I had a pothole that I thought was going to break the rim, and with one of his neighbors up there, that's going to work out for him. He's going to have his own meat as well. Yep, we already raise and butcher out hogs and cows. Next year we'll add meat, chickens, and rabbits. Yep. So we do the cows and chickens now, and next year we will do pigs and rabbits. So we'll have pretty most all the food groups taken care of next year, I think. Unless we could, would be nice if we could grow, well, honey. Maybe we got to get bees someday. And I apologize if I'm joggling all over the place, because these roads are rough, as Jan said. Blue Rose Nails. Hey, everyone. Good to see you. And let's see here. People talking about new series, Cruising with Johnny. Could be. You know, Scott does these all the time. Wow, 15 in here. 15 folks. Good to see you. So most of the time I can't do a live while I'm driving, because I drive everywhere I go is somewhere that has either no service or the jankiest service you've ever seen. So, and we will hit that here in a little bit. Hey, Sean, good to see you. So, got a lot of our friends popping up on here. I am freezing up. Oh. Yeah, you know what's going on with these roads. I'm not trying to freeze up, it just happens. People are coming in, Bees. Turkeys. We're raising all kind of turkeys, they're just the wild kind. Alright, this is an 80-mile-an-hour section of road, and I'm running 70. Alright, let's see here. Would love to have bees, but the boss doesn't want them. Well, maybe you should be the boss for a couple of days, maybe. I want to raise a few turkeys also. Well, that's Bill. Awesome. Bees are on the forecast for next year also. Alright, let's see. Quail. Yep, quail. That's awesome. If I can, I will get turkeys next year. That's Jan. Yes, we'll do turkeys eventually. Alright, thank you. Thank you, Dee. Hello, new folks in the chat. People are just, man, it's getting away from me now. How did the sale go? The sale went pretty good, Cheryl. We had Minnie, okay? Minnie is a stunted calf. So she was a stunted heifer, and I really didn't expect her to go well at all. I expected her to do, you know, like a $150 maybe a pound or something like that, and she did well. She did $245 a pound. Very surprising. The bulls, they sold as bulls. Bulls bring less than steers, especially bulls with ear. And if you know what ear is, you know what I'm talking about, is they have a Brahmin influence to them. Whenever they have a Brahmin influence, they bring less, because we are in an Angus area, and Brahmin, Beefmaster, Brangus aren't the top sellers. But Brahmin influence cattle can do a lot of things that other cattle can't do, like eat junk. So that's what we raise. We like them for that, and the meat is fine for us. So, having said that, we got pretty good. We didn't make $3 a pound, but we didn't expect to with the weight of them. They were 550 on one and 570 on the other one. But we did well. We did above 250 a pound. So we got a nice little check. I'm getting ready to, I'm on a blind turnout here. Okay, go, go, go. Trying to see if I'm still here. Yeah, ooh, ear cattle. That's right, Dale. You can see it whenever they go through. Whenever they go through the sale, you can see them whenever something with ear and navel. Like, ooh, you can tell. But man, so if I buffer in and out, guys, it's because I'm even on a jankier road than I was a while ago. If that's even possible. So, but I appreciate all of you. I see 16 in here right now, 22 thumbs up. That is awesome. Hi, Goat Days. Welcome, welcome. Hey, and if I've missed anybody in the chat, it's because I've had to reconnect and do all kinds of stuff. And yes, Christine says, I would rather have ear. Absolutely. Our cattle are going to have ear. They may bring a little less, but we're not going to have to worry about them just lying in a field. I mean, that's not one of those cattle snobs. Yeah, that's what are throw pretty large calves, just historically. And let's see here. Oh, my bride has to get back to work. So she is getting back to work. I'm at work as we speak. That's Goat Days. And let's see here. I want to switch over to Scott. Tiger 454, do you live in a climate that those cattle can kind of withstand? I've seen them down here, and they'll put them in a barn and put a mister on them in the summer, and they had to feed them all the time. I'm constantly buffering. Thanks, Bill. It's because there's very little cell service where I'm at here. If I can eat them, I don't care. That's kind of the way we are. You know, as long as the meat, you know, you feed them out and everything, that beef, you're not going to be able to tell it apart. I mean, you're really not. Now, they say you can with Wagyu. I think that's the way they pronounce it. But Wagyu is a Japanese cow, and it hasn't caught on over here, but apparently some people really like it, but the Angus folks over here still don't like it. It's all about Angus, you know, Angus. So you live in Missouri, okay? Am I still here, folks, or did I buffer out on everybody? So just let me know while I'm driving down through here, because I am getting ready to go through the huge metropolis of pigs here in a minute. So Tamara is listening. Simply Jan Wagyu. Okay. Alright, I'm here. Good. Alright. So I've got about, well, if you know anything about where I'm at, it's the best meat I've ever seen. That's what some people say. Some people really like it. Some people, you know, it's got to be Angus or nothing. Some people, you know, and that's what it is. There's cow snobs everywhere. We've had you know, we've had Angus, we've had a bunch of stuff, and I think I don't have a good enough palate, I guess, to distinguish whenever one's fed out right. So you're there, not here. I'm there. I'm here. A little in and out. Okay. I do. Melts in your mouth. I'll take your word for it, Jan. Maybe one of these days when we meet up, you can we can get a wagyu steak or however you pronounce it, and we can try that out. I love beef. Don't really care is what Jan says. Me either. You know, that's one of those other things, you know, whenever they go, you will eat the bugs and like it. No, I'm not going to eat the bugs. I'm going to eat the beef. So, all right. Am I still here? Okay. It's okay, John. You seem to come back on when you don't sweat the small stuff. When you can. Don't sweat the small stuff. We'll be in Texas next April for In Between Prepping and Rescues meetup. Okay? For In Between Prepping and Rescue. You know, they're having Pinecone Fest in about 3 weeks down in Texas. It's a meetup. Yes, beef is way overpriced. That's why they want you to eat the bugs, Jan. So, but we're not going to do that. I don't care if we have to build our own butcher facility and do our own meat processing on our property. No big, I'm sure it means bug, eating here either. Nope, not eating the bugs. Nope, that's why we started raising our own meat. That's right. Raise your own meat, you'll never go hungry, and your family won't go hungry either. Yeah, go. Not eating any bugs. Not happening. So, let's see, Pinecone Fest. Can't wait either, Sean. That's going to be awesome. So you guys are going down with JB, I assume, from what I've gathered from other lives and stuff like that. That'd be great. Be good to see you guys. Be good to see JB. So, we've got a few YouTube channels over in the area, and Sean and Kelly. Sean is Let's Trade Paint, and Kelly is Rebel at Heart. They are over this direction, and then JB, which is Pure Okie, over this direction, and we had some others, but they kind of moved away, I think. So, but there's some big channels here close, real big channels, like what are they? Walker Farm Fam are close, etc., etc. People eating bugs. Wait a minute. We processed our own cow and hog a couple years ago just so we'd know how to do it. That's a good deal. All right. Sure guess. They say wagyu meat is the highest beef they are. Probably. But you know what? You can sell, if it went through the sale barn here in Oklahoma, it wouldn't bring anything. If it went through in our area, wagyu wouldn't bring anything at the sale barn. Because everybody is it's an Angus Charlemagne market right here. All right, let's see. People eating bugs because they won't eat bacon. Oh, doggone it. Yep. So we process our own food. Very good, Jan. We process as much as we can. We still have, our beef is not ready, and he won't be big enough for another, I probably got another 6-8 months on him to be ready for processing. Now, I'm on a different road now, and this is the road that I'm totally going to lose you guys in about a mile. So I'm going to lose you. I'm going to go away. It's going to be like, well, he was here, now he's gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this live off so it's not just sitting there. And take our calves there. Yeah, if you've got Angus, that's the market. Angus Charlie, that's the market over here. Never processed cow. I thought that company that produces it, they probably are, but they're not from. They're not. This market right here is not. It's Angus. I'm telling you, Angus. Cattle snobs. So, anyway, all right, guys. I am going to shut this live down if I can figure out how. And I appreciate you guys being with me on my drive. Thank you very much. Y'all have a wonderful day. And all right, I will talk to you guys later. I can figure out how to do this.